이봐요, 에레나, 무얼 하나? 종일토록 멍하니 앉아 어떤 공상
MP. And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's MP, then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. Quickly from outside. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Kuzma. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Here's Ingram, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Buries it from 3. Quickly's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And it's Quickly with a miss. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Kuzma, that's good.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Barrett against MP. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And here's Ingram outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's MP from outside. Quickly with a rebound. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They need this. And he sinks the layup. Quickly's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
You got to credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes play. Pass to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Kuzma. Clock at 4. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
MP outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Barrett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on MP. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
MP shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want to force things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Quickly with a screen on Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Barrett. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Quickly. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. To the paint. Here's Portis. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Shed's checked in. Now here's Ingram. No points so far. 4-3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP finds Portis. And here's MP. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Barrett. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
MP outside. There's the triple. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
Outside Barrett. Takes a 3. Milwaukee with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And then Portis with the dunk.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Drains the triple. He's got 6.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
Now here's Ingram. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. That shot missing. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Milwaukee out in some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. MP comes in for Trent, and it's Rollins in for Green. And Toronto also making a switch. Barrett's checked in for Battle. Here's Turner. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
So for the Raptors right now. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Then it's Walter, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 spot.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Toronto making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And here's MP from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Second chance shot. And another miss by Milwaukee. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Their last encounter in Toronto.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight. He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. MP outside. Let's go with a 3. And the Bucks miss again. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.